Oh shit. I didn't even know I was live. All right, give me a second because anybody that knows me know I suck at technology still. But hey everybody. Hold on. And I got this headset going. Okay. So I'm not sure if I need my microphone on, but we'll see in a second. Just give me a few seconds to set up. I got a lot going on right now. But I had to get on here because Spirit wasn't letting me sleep. So let me make sure I could be heard. Just give me a quick second. Sigh. I don't know. All right, just wait. Let me app. I don't know what button to push. Things have changed in the last few years. I don't think I ever used straight YouTube. I would use StreamYard. All right. So it's been a minute, but let me get back on track. I had to take a break, a long break, because the last few years have been quite a rush. Let's see. So I'm gonna start with Capricorns. What I'm gonna do is the same thing I usually do: a 7-card reading with 3 extra cards to pull. Anybody else, like I said, that's ever had readings with me, know I'm pretty fast, so don't be surprised about anything. Let me see if I can get some of these things quieted down in here. Sorry, turn it down now. Turn that down or turn it off. School's still out, y'all. I am back in Iowa. I finally got out of hot ass Arizona. I was miserable. Very miserable. Sorry. What did I say? For the week of next week, Monday through Sunday, let's get a heads up on what's going on for Capricorn. So as usual, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But if this is meant for you, it'll find you. Trust me. See if we can get this out. Okay. Turn it off. No. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. All right. Like I said, for Capricorn, for the week January the 6th through the 12th. January 6th through the 12th. I'm just hoping I did this right. That's enough shuffling for that one. Let's see what's going on. Everything is built around work, and I can tell you that off top. Like everything. Everything is wands. Literally everything is wands and then 2 cards. Alrighty, Caps. So whatever you're working on, it's time to make a move because this is a new. This is something. It's not. It's for some people. It's going to be a new idea, but for other people, you've been slow moving. You haven't put it into progression. Like you when the night is about action. So it's about you doing, and that's the first card on here. So it's time for you to put it in action because you have total control of what's going to happen. But it says it's time for you to also like step back and go within because you have the king and the queen of wands and the seven of wands, which means, you know what I'm saying, it's what you put in is what you get out. You reap what you sow. But you don't have to worry about the competition. A lot of people are worried about the competition. Don't be worried about the competition. Because it says you have the world in your hand. You literally have the world in your hand. So, like I said, everything in this whole 7 card spread is about work. It's nothing else but about. It's not about love. It's about work. Um, it's time for you to get up off your ass and put it in. Like I said, get it going because you have everything you need. You just need to get up and do it. It's like you've been pondering on it and just you just haven't done it. You haven't done it. But this is going to literally change your world. It even change how you feel as well. Let's see. Let's do 3 more cards to sum this one up. We'll move on to Aquarius. It has been so long since I've been online. Saya. I should have turned this TV down too. All right. Give me 3 more cards to sum this up. Ah, one more shuffle for Capricorns. All right, Caps. For anybody that is worried about love or worried about if you're going to have some help doing what you're doing, you will. Um, but you need to, it's going to come when you least expect it. That's the way it's showing. And once again, you just need to work hard at it. If you continue to work hard, everything you want is going to come to fruition. Because, like I said, everything is around, it's around work. Most people, usually ask for love, but it's around, everything is around work. Whatever idea you've been pushing off to the side, you need to get up on it. It's time for you to get up on it. And like I said, it'll come out the blue. When you least expect things to turn around and you start giving up and thinking, things aren't going to work out, that's when it pops out. But I do see you working hard on this. Don't stop. Like, don't stop. No matter what, don't stop. But it does say go within. Sometimes you have to go, stay on the inside. I know Capricorns like to be outside a lot. They like to be in the midst of, but it's telling you need to go within. If you want to get this done, you need to go and sit by yourself. All right, let me check this one out. Go to Aquarius. So we got Aquarius coming up for next week. Once again, this is for January the 6th through the 12th. Forgive me because y'all know I don't edit, so I had to go live. And it's been a minute too. It has been a minute. But like I said, I definitely had to step back. There was so much I wasn't expecting out of the spiritual community. And wow, was it a life-changing situation. Give me just like I've never taken it. If I say it one more time, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, I can't wait for school to start back up, even though she'll still be here. Um, all right, so let's get Aquarius out the way. Like I said, this is for next week. A heads up for next week, from Monday to Sunday. Monday to Sunday. One more shuffle for Aquarius. See what's going on with Aquarius for next week. Ah, wow. You got a lot of. All right, Aquarius. You got a lot going on. So, right now, you're worried about what's in your pockets. Like, you want to be in a position right now where you got a lot of money. And what it's telling you is you're so worried about the competition that you're not making a move. You're not making moves. It's time. They saying it's time to get up. It's time to get up and do something. Whatever you've been doing, I'm not gonna say what you've been doing, what you haven't. You have the death card. And the death card represents when it's time to let things go. It's time to let go of old things in order for new things to come in. Because right next to it, I mean, the death card is in between the chariot and the strength card. And then you have the devil card right after them, which means, I mean, there's something, it could be a addiction. It could be something. There's something that you're constantly doing over and over and over and over and over again that's not leading you to where your money's supposed to be. And if you stop doing this and have a little bit more, it could be depression, it could be whatever, but you literally have the chariot, the death, the strength, and the devil card. And this is because it's next to this ace of wands, it's telling you that if you don't get hold of what you need to, and you got the seven of pentacles on the bottom, which means, I mean, you're holding your own money back. If you expecting to make a whole bunch of money right now, you're not, because you're holding your money back. You need to have more strength and believe in yourself, because you have an opportunity to for a new adventure, but it's you're not moving. And they're saying, what you put in is what you'll get out. But your strength, you mm, yeah, you need to, you got, like I said, you have a lot, all these cards on here. It's time to get up and make a move, because mentally is bothering you. Mentally, you feel like you have all this competition, so you're not making moves, Aquarius. But you need to let go of the fear. That's what it is. It's fear. It's fear. It's nothing else but fear. Because, like I said, you got the devil and the death card holding on to you. And if you want something new, you got to let go of the old. Let's see. Let's pull three more cards up with this. Clarification on three more. I'm on Aquarius. If anybody wants to know. Cards to clarify Aquarius. Sum up this problems. One more shuffle. It's been snowing here, y'all. It's so doggone cold back in Iowa. That's the only thing I miss about Arizona was the sun, even though there's plenty of sun here. But okay, once again, you got almost the same cards like Capricorn had. Queen of Swords. It's time for you to say what you want. What do you want? And be stern about it. And once you figure out what you want, it's time to put some energy into it. You have the Two of Cups, which means that you got someone around you that's willing to help you. But first, you need to help yourself because, like I said, this is you worried about your money. It ain't just a little bit of money. You worried about money, money. Trying to see if anything else popping out. And the hair fine. Okay, so this is spiritual. This is a lesson. This is definitely a lesson. Been sitting around for far too long. It's time to make a move. If you want things to work out, it's time to make a move. Aquarius. That's yeah, I'm talking to Aquarius because you know I lose track. All right, on to the best sign, Pisces, for the week of January 6th to January the 12th. I got to get back in the rhythm of being online. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for next week. A heads up for next week. All right, one more shuffle for Pisces. What's coming up for next week, Pisces? Everything is about money for you, Pisces. It was work for everybody else and money for Aquarius and money for you this week. So coming up for the week of Pisces. Right now you want to be in the what's the good word? You want to be in the forefront. But you need to be watching your money and you need to be stacking up for money for the future. Like this is for stability. It's time to really start thinking about your stability. And the Seven of Swords, I see the Seven of Swords keeps popping up in everybody's reading. Like, stop worrying about what other people got to say. Other people's opinions don't even matter because you know how to make money. If nothing else, you know how to make money. You have quite a few cards that say that. And then you have the moon card as well. Anything can change. Like whatever you put your mind to, you know what I'm saying, you're able to get it. Especially I'm a Pisces, so I know that. You can manifest what you want. You can manifest instantly just by saying it. And then you got the Five of Pentacles. You're gonna be worried about money, but you only worried about money because you're not putting anything into action. Whenever the Five of Pentacles that's about being out in the cold. That's about not knowing your place. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you spent an unknown amount of money and you didn't have any money to bring it back in. And you know you had to pay bills. That's what that's about. You knew you had to pay bills. But you still spent that money on some, you know what I'm saying, on some bull. Let's see. Let's get 3 more cards to see what's going on for Pisces. And the Five of Pentacles came right back up. And it's only coming up because in emotional wise, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, you're, I'm going to speak from a Pisces point of view. People like us, everything is about emotions. We base money on emotions. We base how we treat people on emotions. We base jobs on emotions. Everything is on them because we can't help it. We just can't help ourselves. And it's like you have these 2 cards where you're in a storm, but you're not. Like a lot of times we can create our own storms. And that's what it's saying. We can create our own problems, but we can also get ourselves out of these problems as well. Because if you don't, it's going to affect your money. And emotions for Pisces all the time can definitely affect your money. And you'll get recognition. It's saying, you know what I'm saying, you'll be seen. You'll be seen, but in order to be seen, you have to put the work in first. If you want to be seen, you got to put the work in. People see you. You don't see you. Like from what it's showing, you have literally everything you need. Everything. But it is time to start saving up for the future. It's time to start putting yourself in a more stable manner. And once again, you wouldn't have to worry about money if you it's you're gonna have to find a way to have to separate your emotions from your money. Because if not, it's gonna always get in, it's always gonna put your money in jeopardy. Let's say that. Oh shoot. My fault. Y'all. I think I cut myself off. There I go. All right, Pisces. Who's next? Aries. And remember, this is for next week. This is not a month out. This is not the full, you know what I'm saying? This is for next week. So you got the heads up of what's coming up next week. So if your money is fucked up next week, you had a heads up of whatever you didn't do right now is the reason why your money is fucked up next week. Aries. Let's go to Aries. See what Aries is talking about for the week of January the 6th through the 12th. If anybody's asking, I'm using this deck. I bought this deck a while ago. It's a really cute deck. This Bumbleberry. It's actually a really nice deck, which I done over the years have acquired almost 60, 75 decks. And I only got a few. I see a few back down the wall. I only have a few here with me. All right, Aries. Let's see what's going on with Aries. Aries, you starting off with all the hot cards. Like literally everything. All right, Aries. Aries, you want the world. Like you want the world. And the thing is, you can be the star, but it's time for you to go within and actually want it. Because right now it's saying you're not balanced. And with Aries, I know Aries can be a up and down. They have um, a certain type of temperance to them. But it's affecting your work. It's definitely affecting your work because it's keeping you from deciding on what you really, really want in life. And it's time for you to make a move. Because once again, here comes this Seven of Pentacles. What you put in is what you get out. Of course, somebody wants to call me during this time. Yeah, what you put in is what you get out. And you'll see a return on your investment, once you start making moves. But if you're just sitting still, it's telling you need to, in order for you to have the world right now, you need to sit still. You need to sit still, listen to what you want, figure out what exactly what you need, because it's telling you that you need to make a decision. Apparently, you have more than one idea, more than one decision to make, and it's time for you to make a decision. Whatever decision you make, you are the star of this. But you also need to balance out, you need to not a balance, like I tell people, of a half and half, but a four-part balance. You need to balance your emotions. You need to balance your temperance. You need to balance your work, your family. You need to give equal amounts of attention to every one of these parts of your life in order for things to work out. But it's time to make a move. It's time to make a move now. And like I said, this has everything to do with your money. So once you start moving, you'll see whatever you put in, it's just like threefold, three times three times three. Um, if you put in three, you get back three. If you put in nothing, you get back nothing. And then you got the four wands and then on the bottom, which means you'll be able to celebrate. You'll be able to sit back, chill, and celebrate. But you have to get up and make a move first. Let's see. Let's give me three more cards for Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aries. Sorry, y'all. Like the light shines on you, but you have to know that it shines on you. Like a lot of these cars have a lot of light surrounding you, but if you don't see the light, nobody else will. Give me three more cards. But you're definitely the star. You the star of your own show. Okay, see, and then you got the Fool card come up, Five of Cups, the King of Cups. It's time to make that leap. If you don't believe in you, who gonna believe in you? But it's time to make the leap of faith. It's time to just do it. Instead of thinking about it or overthinking it, which a lot of us do, and I know I have a bad problem of doing that. But instead of overthinking it, just do it. Do it. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, if you do it right or if you do it wrong. And everybody know how I get down. I don't know nothing about the internet. I hate having to make videos online and things, but I know this is the way of the world. This is, technology is what keeps us connected. So you have to, get uncomfortable. And I'm not a stranger of being uncomfortable, if nothing else. I'm definitely not a stranger of being uncomfortable. Um, Stop. You've been doing a lot of moping around as well too, but it's time for you need to look at your life in a different, instead of looking at it at the cup half empty, you need to look at it half full. Like, get your emotions in check. You have to. If you want things to work out, you definitely, because like I said, the temperance card came up earlier. And I know Aries they can definitely have a mean streak. I've dated Aries before. And I know quite a few Aries. They definitely have a mean streak about them. But it's time for you. If you want things to work out, because right now in this time for next week, it's all about you. Everything, but you need to decide on what you want and which direction you're going to take. And it's time to make a leap. Whether you make it on Monday or Wednesday, you need to take, take that time to figure out what shit. You got days now. It's Friday. You got time right now to think, saying, and decide on which direction you want to go and fix it. And fix it. And just remember, it's all about you. It ain't about nobody else. It ain't about the people around. It's not about family. It's all about you. All right, who's next? Taurus, the bull. Let's see what's going on with Taurus for next week, y'all. Put these cards the right way. Yes. Taurus for the week of the January the 6th through January the 12th. January the 6th through January the 12th. I got to go back and make sure I can hear myself too, because I usually have on a microphone. Come on, Sai, turn that down. All right, let's see what's going on for Taurus. Taurus for next week, starting Monday through Sunday. What's going to happen for them? What do they need to know about? All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. This is the last shuffle. What is going on for you for next week? All right, Taurus, everything you got going on is not money, but love, because I know Taurus usually think about money. But for you right now, you're thinking about, I don't know if it's because it's close to Valentine's Day, but you're thinking about this happy, like this, what everybody would want when you think about family, being happy, a bunch of people around you, grandkids. I mean, just the whole shebang of what people think being happy with somebody, having a family, that white picket fence what we all dreamed about, things like that. That's what's on Taurus's mind right now. But also, it's time you have to put the work in. Is what it's saying. Is you have to put the work in, because from what I've understood, Tauruses can be kind of what's the word for it? They don't like to compromise a lot of times. And it's saying if you want that relationship, because you got a two of cups here, if you want that relationship that you're looking for, you need to compromise. And you need to, because you it says you want to build with somebody. And in order to build, you need to stop thinking the worst. And literally it's telling you got to put the work in. You have to put the work in. On top of the fact that you got to think about other people, you got the Knight of Swords. You have to put someone. You have to consider what the other person is thinking as well. Is what it's saying. But everything for you, Taurus, is about love. In order to get this, like I said, you have to compromise. You have to compromise. It can't be all about you and what you want, especially if you're saying you want to build a family and you want these things because you can get it, but it's going to take work. It's definitely going to take work, but it looks like it's going to be more work on your behalf than it will be on theirs. Let's see. Let's give me three more cards for Taurus. And it's funny because this is when people are trying to find a Valentine so they don't have to be alone next month or watching other people. But I'm actually going to do a video on how to manifest the person that you're looking for the right way. Not just saying I want a man or I want a woman or I want somebody to do this and I want somebody. We want to do it the right way. All right. Why am I dropping all these cards? All right. Give me three more cards for Taurus. Three more cards for Taurus. And if you are looking to manifest, on top of that, I have herbs and I actually have a nice little a love perfume on my store. I don't have a YouTube storefront yet, but I do have an online store, and it should be in the description. But if not, it is the fifth. Matter of fact, let me just put it. I'll put it on later. The fifth element dot shop, and you can get in. I'm adding more stuff daily, but I got mojo bags. I got I'm doing food dolls. I'm doing it's a lot of love oils on there to attract who you want. But I will be doing a video really soon on how to manifest the person you really want to be with and how to get them. All right, three more for Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's see. Once again, it's about how you Taurus, don't worry about what anybody else has to say. I know with Taurus, they really do care about what other people think about them. But it's not about them. Once again, it's about you. And it comes back up again. If you want this money that you're talking about, this family, being stable, having everything you want, then you have to get your mind straight and learn how to compromise. You have to. Yeah, there's no way around it. Because you can keep saying you know what I'm saying, what's not coming, but a lot of it's you. It's you blocking your own blessings. Because that's what it's showing. You're literally blocking your own blessings. Just be a little nicer. I know Tauruses can be a little bullheaded at times. All right, Taurus. We got Taurus on. Let's do Geminis. What's going on with Geminis for next week? A heads up for Geminis. I really love this deck too. But yeah, in these last couple years, I've been working on, still building myself up, becoming more and more powerful. My clientele list shot through the roof. I still have the same clients, so that's always a good thing. Like I said, I had to take a step back for a minute because I didn't know this was all still new to me years ago, and I didn't know there was so much information to take in and so many different changes I would go through. And I mean, you just go through so many different stages when you're spiritual. And it all depends on what your gifts are. Whatever your gifts are is your journey. So nobody's journey will ever be the same. Trust me on that. We might have the same ascension symptoms. We might have the same downloads and things like that, but our struggles and going through this will never be the same. Might be some of the same pain, but they will never be the same struggle. Because what I've learned is we all have different gifts. It's no two people that are the same. You can be two telepathics, but you might be this and I might be that. No two of us are the same. All right, Geminis, let's see what's going on for next week. Ooh, Saya. Geminis, you coming in with that love too. Y'all can be, y'all, them two heads and stuff and how you messed up in the game. Yeah, everything about you is love. I'm about to tell y'all about yourselves. Yeah, everything. Everything. Everything is cups, 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 cups. But right now you're in a position where you're broken heart. You're broken heart. You are broken hearted. Like mentally right now, you don't see it as far as what love could be. You need to put it in action. And in order for you to get a reaction, you need to start some action. But it looks like you're focused on your money, which Geminis usually are. They'll put love to the side, but Geminis they're a different kind of breed. But it's saying if you need to get your damn head out the clouds and stop making up what you think you want. The thing about Geminis have two heads, and Geminis can be very delusional at times because they want you to be delusional with them. Um, but it's saying you need to get your head out the clouds. If you want this new love to come in, you need to get your head out the clouds. And when you least expect it is when it comes in. And you're guaranteed, even the bottom card, you're guaranteed a happy life. But in order to get it, you have literally almost every step of the cups to go through. This is about growing. This is about growing because right now it's saying that your heart is broken. But I mean, what did you have a hand in this? Because Geminis can be very easy to get along with. They're very quiet, very observant type people. But at the same time, you have to watch them because they do have two sides to them. They could be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You can think you know a Gemini, and then you can turn around and it'd be 10 years later, and you have no idea who this person is. But it's telling you need to get your head out the clouds. It's not what you think it is. It is what it is. Let's see. Give me three more for Gemini. I need to get my lighting a little better. Yep, you can see in the back, I got hand rolled. You probably can't see it. I got hand rolled sages. I have it all. I'm making jars. We have little jars, smell proof jars. These aren't on the website yet, but they will be. It takes me a little second to make those. All the candles are handmade. There's no, even down to the pictures. I got tired of seeing all these pictures of white people and white saints and people that didn't look like us when I know who these people look like, especially when it came to Shango and Oya. And I know if you from the Congo and place like that, ain't nowhere near your skin ain't white. Sorry, it just ain't. So I depicted what I felt like they should look like. And me personally, I'm Ethiopian and Hebrew, so a lot of my pictures might, that's what they portray. Excuse me. No. Go sit down. Go sit down. Don't start. All right, give me three more. Ten of Swords. The Hierophant. If you need to take baby steps, is what it's saying. Take baby steps if you want, but in order to do, you have to also be persistent because this is a test for you. Like this is definitely a test from a different realm. All these clouds and moons and stars and but once again, you got to get your head out the clouds and you need to figure out exactly what you want. But take baby steps because if you move too fast, you can mess it up. And I know how observant, they Gemini's kind of move, very observantly. So they will sit back and watch for a minute, but don't sit back and watch for too long or you might miss out. You'll definitely miss out. And once again, this is stacking for the, if you want to build something and want to have a stable, then it is. You need to get your shit together. You definitely need to get it together. Let's see who's next. Cancer. All right, this is my first card jumping out of everywhere. What you need to know, Cancer? Oh, Cancer, you're going to be worried about money next week. The loss and lack thereof. Because when I say it jumped out, faithfully, it jumped out. Give me a reading for next week for Cancer. Give me the heads up of what they need to know. Nobody's had a bad reading yet. That's a good thing. All right, one more shuffle for Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on. Literally, the card that jumped out the decks is the same card you worried about money and the lack thereof. But things are about to switch around. You got the Wheel of Fortune card. Things are about to change. When it comes to work, you so worried about what everybody else doing, you can't focus on yourself. And it's saying what you put in, you're not putting in enough work. You're not putting in enough work to complain. And once again, this page of Pentacles, okay, so, and then you got the Eight of Pentacles. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You definitely got to put in the work. But it's saying, you start off in the energy of worrying about money. It's not that you're going to go without money next week. You literally start off in the energy of not knowing, like right now, turn it down. Right now, you could be worried about what you're going to do for next week. But it's saying don't because there's something coming through that's getting ready to change all of that. You got the Wheel of Fortune. But it's also saying that you're so worried about the competition, you can't even focus on that. But whatever you invested in is coming back to you. You put some real hard work into something. And maybe you wasn't expecting it to come back, or you expected it to come back at a later date, but you put some work in something and it's going to pay off. And then you have the Queen and the King of Cups. You need to get your emotions in check. And I know that's hard for Cancers. Cancers is the one of the water signs that are the most emotional. I was married to a Cancer. I have an older son that's a Cancer. They are some emotional people. I think even my daughter-in-law is a Cancer. They are the most emotional people I've ever come across in my life. Got an uncle with Cancer. You know what I'm saying? Very sensitive. They're very, very, very sensitive. Everything bothers them. All right, give me 3 more for Cancer. Turn it down, Saya. Y'all gonna watch her beat it on camera. All right, 3 more for Cancer. Yeah, Cancer. Like I said, if you worried about money right at this second, it's gonna switch around for you. Because this is the reading for next week. You could be literally sitting here right now. Is the feeling I'm getting that you're worried about what you're gonna do for next week. Apparently, there's bills. Because what's this? The first of the month. Worried about bills and things like that. But they're saying don't worry about it. You're gonna get your money. Things are gonna get paid for. So don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have coming in. All right. Yeah, it's all about you. And once again, okay, it's all about you. And you just need to stay persistent. Yeah, it shows that you know what I'm saying, you put a lot of work in and you're worn out. You feel worn out, but it's saying, you're right there. You're literally right at the finish line. Because you got the 9, then the 10 of wands. You're at the finish line. Like, don't give up. If you're thinking about giving up right now, don't give up. The money is coming. It's literally coming next week, Cancer. You just feel like, oh, I turned my screen on. You just can't, because you can't see it. You stressing out. And I can guarantee you're an emotional wreck over this money. But you'll have it. It'll come right when you know what I'm saying, when you least expect it. All right, let's move on to Leo. Leo. Hold on, y'all. I need some water. Andy, I am tripping. Hey, well, I got to water. All right. All right, what am I on? Leos. Let's get Leos for next week. It's kind of dry in here. It's so doggone cold outside. I think it's -1 outside or some shit. It's so damn cold. So I don't let the heat blasting. All right, Leos. Tell me what's going on for Leos for next week. One more shuffle. All right, Leo. Already, Leo. I can see you worried about a new money venture. And it's saying if you're confused, use your intuition. You know the answer to it. Shit. Yeah, you know the answer to your own problem. Take it slow. When it comes to this new idea or this new way to make money, just take it slow. If you take it slow and you, even mentally, because you got both pages back to back, just take your time. Like, really take the time to think about the details and what needs to go into it. Don't think too long, because you're going to show. No. Go back that way. Go that way. You don't have on clothes. Come on now. Sorry. Excuse me, y'all. We got in the back. She got to be seen. Sit down. Um, you're going to get recognition. Like, people are going to see you, but you definitely have to. Once again, you got a lot of people keep getting this. Stop worrying about the competition. You know how to do things. You know how to mentally do things. You know how to, because a lot of your stuff is mental. If you want, once again, like I said, if you want this money venture to work, you have to use your intuition. You know how to use your intuition, Leo. You know how to use your intuition to make the right decisions. But it's telling me you can kind of get stuck in your head at times. They just saying it, take it slow. Like, really, if you have to write it out, write your plan out and exactly, like, wait, it ain't about weighing it out, it's about writing it out. But people are going to see you. They're definitely going to see you. And it's saying you need to control your emotions. You got the temperance card. You need to focus. You need to balance out your work and your family. You need to balance out your emotions. You just need to balance everything, is what it's showing, in order for things to work out. Let's see what else is coming up. Saya, you know I'm not a gentle parent. You will get whipped on camera. Don't need that card. All right, let's see. Three more for Leo. And then we'll be moving on to Virgo. What's going on with Leo? All right, Leos. Let's see. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's telling you once again, it's saying that the reason why you're feeling the way you are is because you're thinking you're you're coming from a broken-hearted place. Like you need to once again you need to get out your head. Get out your head and just take it slow. You don't have to rush. You don't have to. There's no race for next week. It's just saying you know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do, and you're worried about the. You know what I'm saying? You won. You won. You have every idea. You don't need anybody else's opinion. You don't need to figure out what it is you need. You know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what you need to do. Just do it. Just do it. So then that way you're not overthinking. Just do it. And that's for next week. But whatever it is, like I said, put the work in. Definitely put the work in. If you want to see results, put the work in. All right, Leo. Virgo is up next. No, no, it's dead. Go plug it up. All right, who am I on? Virgo. Ah. Virgos. I've been on for almost an hour. Now I know how long it takes me to do 12 signs. So it's like 5 minutes apiece. Just about. All right, Virgo, last shuffle. Oh, oh Lord. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Everybody in their temperance. What's going on with everybody's attitude right now? Everybody feeling some type of way after the new year? Well, I ain't gonna say new year because new year actually doesn't officially start till March, in springtime. So, but what's going on? Is it money that you shouldn't have spent for the holidays that you should have never celebrated? Because that can be a lot of people's problems. But I noticed this temperance card is coming up in all the air sign, the air and the. Come on with this. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb because I swear every 5 seconds my phone is ringing. And if I wasn't online, my phone wouldn't be ringing. All right. So you're using your okay. So hey, you fix your clothes. Okay, so excuse me, y'all. So for Virgo, you Things are about to switch up for you next week. Like you have a lot going on. You're going to be able to celebrate, but you need to also find balance in between your family life and your money, like your work life and your family. And once again, you got a couple balance cards up in here because you have a temperance card. You need to get your emotions under check because it's I'm not gonna say it look it is it's affecting your money. You not having balance right now is slowing down your money. Like a lot of times we can mess up our own blessings, but you're slowing down your own money right now. You want to celebrate, but you can't because things are switching up and changing. Can you stop now? Yeah, you can't. Like what's at the bottom? Yeah, you. Let's pull three more. Like I say, Virgo is another just like a Gemini. There's two sides to a Virgo. You can literally your other side can sabotage your one side, which means like I used to tell my ex, you can be your own worst enemy at times. Hey, do not stretch my cord. All right. All right. Give me three more cards for Virgo for next week. If you want your money to be as sweet as it used to be, you're gonna have to get your mind. You know what I'm saying? You're going once again, like I said before, you got to get your mind in order because it's your thoughts. Your thoughts are holding back your money. It's saying you want to make money the way you used to, but you can't because it's your thought. It's the way you're thinking. You're literally holding yourself back. You don't have time to celebrate right now. You need to get your shit in order. And once again, like I said, you have all this balance you need. You need to balance out your emotions, how you feel. Maybe you're overthinking what you need to do. Stop putting so much thought in and just do it, even if you have to write it down. But you're overthinking. And once you do this, you'll have another source of income. It looks like you have another idea. You have so many ideas, but this one, it ain't even that it's the what you're working on has been it looks like it's been at a standstill. But things are getting ready to switch around for you next week. Like I said, you want to celebrate, but in order for you to celebrate, you need to find some balance. All right, that's Virgo. We on and we talk about balance, and then we come up on Libra. Libras for next week, for the week of January 6th to January the 12th. All right, one more shuffle for Libra. Like I said, when we talk about all this balance, let's see what Libra got going on. All right, Libras, let's see what's going on for you for next week. Look like your money is slow moving. It's time for you to move away from things that no longer serve you. You holding on to things. That moon card came right back up, and oh, All right, Libra. Um, it looks like you want you're talking about your money, but you're not being about your money, if that makes sense. Like you talking about it, but you definitely not being about it. And it's because you need to walk away from things that no longer serve you. People, places, things, ideas. If it doesn't serve you, you need to get away from it. Because what it's doing is it's slowing you down. You look like you're tired, but it's telling you to keep moving forward. You have to keep moving forward. And things are going to change because if you don't, and I'm sorry to tell you, you have this tower card, which means that sometimes things got to fall apart in order to come back together. And I hate seeing that card. But that's just what it is. And it's funny because I gave myself a reading earlier, and my first card for next was the Tower card. And and it's because a lot of times you feel like things be it would it being in that first card, that's me thinking that things aren't the way they're supposed to be right now. Like things aren't the way I want them to be. But it's saying that if you don't walk away from things, like I said, Libra, if you don't walk away from people, places, things that don't serve you, it could be a job that don't serve you anymore. It's time to make whatever you've been thinking about. It's time to make a move. It's gonna blow up in your face. It's literally gonna blow up in your face because it's gonna come out, and the way it's showing, it's gonna come out of nowhere. Like it's time to make a move, and then you got this devil card lurking around and shit, which means it's something. It's an addiction. It's something you've been doing, but you're holding you some. Like I said earlier, sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. And for the Tower card to come out and then the devil, you're doing this to your base. It's almost like a self sabotaging. If you don't walk away from, like I said, from what doesn't serve you, you're self sabotaging yourself. Stop holding on to things. You know what I mean? Like I said, and a lot of times we hold on to people before we hold on to people, and we hold on to jobs. That's the main two things: people and jobs. People can be your parents, your ex, anybody that's holding you back from what you're trying to get to. If a person is not inspiring you to get to the next step, then why are you wasting your time with them? Like why? We stay in bad relationships over, because of good sex and stupid, stupid shit like that. Not because the person is treating us right or hyping us up, but because the D be good. The kid, the kitty be good. We dumb shit. And it's saying you have all the power in your hand. You have the power to do whatever you want to. You have the power to avoid your shit falling apart next week. And you got a heads up. You literally have not even seven. You got 7, 8, 9. You have 10 days ahead of time to know that things can fall apart next week if you do not walk away from. You probably came into this new January with somebody you knew you shouldn't have been messing with. The way it's showing, because this is an emotional card. This is a cups card. So it's not like a job. This is somebody you need to get the fuck away from. They are holding you back. Like they're holding you back. You just don't want to let go. You have to let go. It's time to let go. They're going to tear your world apart. Give me 3 more. They're gonna tear your shit up. It's literally showing your shit on fire. They are going to tear your shit up. And I can guarantee you when they do it, they won't even think twice about it. They're not gonna help you build it up. Give me 3 more cards for Libra. Yeah, this one I said it wasn't no bad. This is not, like I said, it's not a bad reading, but it's telling you make a move. You're worn out, you're tired, but you have to keep on moving. If you don't keep moving, you are going to lose out. And that person you chase behind is not going to stay around. Justice, you got the justice card, the judgment card. And it said you want things to be like they used to be, but they're not. Because right now you're judging yourself harder than anybody else could judge you. There's got to be a balance. You're going to receive justice, but in order to receive justice, you have to let go. Like you have to let go. There's no other way around it. And once again, yeah, if you want your money to be the way it was, if you want things to be, you know what I'm saying, apparently back in the day, you you got a lot of recognition for things you did. You made a certain amount of money, but that shit stopped. The person you were laying up with, for chilling with, or whatever, they put a stop to your money. When you wondering why your money not coming in, or why your money is being funny, a lot of times that's the Most High angels or whatever just stopping it. Because if you had that money, for example, if I have money and there's people around me that would do me harm, or take this money from me, and I'm a nice person and I'll give you the shirt off my back, then I'm the dumb one, because I'm the one that's going to give you my resources knowing that you wouldn't give me your resources. And that's just what it is. And that's what it's saying. Stop selling yourself short, Libra, because you are the balance. You are the Mayat card. You're balance. You have to learn how to balance. But no one is time to fold it. Like literally no one is time to fold. It's not you giving up, it's you doing better. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for Scorpios. And then we have Sag. Scorpio. Where about our Scorpio? Give me Scorpio for the week of the 6th to the 12th. Scorpio from the 6th to the 12th. All right, one more shuffle for Scorpio. All right, Scorpios, you starting off in the money. Worrying about your money. All right, so for you, Scorpio, you want to have shit together, and you want to have. I mean, it's not you don't, but it could be you could be in a better position because you have a new source of income right next to you. But you also need to. It looks. It's saying you need to have a little bit more. You need to believe in yourself. Like you don't. There's nobody to compete with besides. There's nobody to compete with. Not even other people. Not even yourself. You have nobody to compete with. But you can't get out of this old way of thinking. But right now you got the world. It's saying you got the world in your hand. You just need to have a little bit more faith and believe in yourself, Scorpio. Because you once again, just like Libra, you're affecting your money. And you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to compete with anybody. You won. You can feel like you're being pulled in all different directions and things, but you're really not. You know exactly, like you straightforward on knowing exactly what you want, but you need to get up and go for it. You need to put it into action. And you like it looks like somebody's around you, somebody like a childhood friend or someone that you've known for a while, but like you have a lot going. It's just saying you need to believe in yourself. Like this is a completion card. You're complete. You might have thought you completed it out at the end of the year, but this is you're still finishing it off. Because like I said, you have a new source of income that's literally right here in your face, but you don't you don't see it because you were worried about the competition, but there is no competition. Let's see. Give me three more for Scorpio. Three more for Scorpio. All right. One, two, three. It's mental. You need to mentally figure out which direction you want to go and start slow. Like there's no rush because the way it's looking is this not only is it about your money, but it's also about you. It looks like this your money is what's you're worried about being able to provide for family. But and it's saying you had an old source of income that you had and you're not making the same amount of money that you used to, and that's what's worrying you. But you need to stay persistent as long as you like I said, it's telling you you need to decide mentally what you want. Once you decide what you want, then start working on it. Don't be in a rush on it as well. Just start working on it. But it's gonna what you're working on is gonna lead you to a better what's the word for a better outlook for the future. Um, this money is going to help you take care of your family. It is going to be like it's not just going to be like how it used to be. It's going to be even better. But this is part of a growing card for you. Like this is part of your journey. When you think that the world is like coming against you, it's really not. This is all in divine planning. Things like this have to happen in order. uh, these things have to happen in order for you to move along, and that just is what it is. But they're saying don't be in a rush. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it. You don't want to have a mental overload, Scorpio. But if you want your money, you know what I'm saying, if you want to be in control of your money, then you need to take the time to decide on exactly what you want for next week. All right, and our last one is Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius for next week. And I did do them in order. So if anybody want to go back, I started with Capricorns and I ended with Sagittarius. And I'll probably go live, maybe go live later. I'm just getting back on track from doing regular, getting my energy, some of my energy back. But like I said, this has been a roller coaster. All right, Sagittarius. Sag. Yes, Sag. All right, one more shuffle for Sagittarius for next week, the week of the 6th to the 12th. And like I said, I did it early because today is Friday. This is for next Monday through Sunday. So I gave you a few extra days to fix what you need to fix. Everybody's getting this page of pentacles. Everybody worried about money? All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sag. I see your money is slow right now. But your money is slow because you're like your emotions. You got emotions. You got so much going on right now. Your emotions, you're thinking about, you know what I'm saying? You're thinking about, no, I ain't gonna say you're thinking about. Let's go back a little bit because you got a lot going on. You in order for this new idea to work out and this new source of money, once again, just like I think it was Libra or Scorpio, you got the Eight of Cups. It's time for you. You want, you're looking for emotional connections, but they're not coming in because you're also worried about your money, if that makes sense at the same time. Like You're worried about stacking up because you got this 4 of Pentacles. You're worried about stacking up, having enough money for the future, having enough money to be stable, having enough money to do what you need to do. And you have a new source. You have a new source of money and a new job around you. But once again, just like Libra, you need to let go of things that no longer serve you. If you're holding on to things, you know what I'm saying, there's no way for new things to come in. And you just need to, let's see, let's pull a few more cards. Because like I said, Sagittarius, you kind of all over the place. Like I see a lot of stars, but everything about, you know what I'm saying, is about your money. It's about money, and your money is being affected by your emotions. But if you want to make this money, you need to stay persistent. Keep doing what you've been doing. Don't stop. Let's see. All right, let's see. What am I on, Sagittarius? 3 more cards. Let's sum this up. Huh. If you do not figure out which direction you want to go to, let's not even say if you don't, because this 5 of Pentacles come up as money loss for next week. Like you're gonna feel like you're losing out, but you had total control over this. You just need to make up your mind on which direction you want to go. Like, do you want to sit around and mope about what you don't have and with a person that's not going to help you? Once again, just like Scorpio, you worrying about somebody that's not worried about you. It's time to let go. You know what I'm saying? Let go of the old for new to come in. And like I said, it's not the new year. You know, people don't understand that the new year doesn't officially start till March. Um, but what people have, in the last few, it's always about letting go of the old in order for the new to come in. And that's exactly what you have to do. You're holding back your money. You're holding back your money because mentally you're sitting around worrying about what everybody else got to say about you. You're so focused on what other people have to say that you're holding yourself back. What do you want? Like, what's going to make you happy? And a lot of times the person, especially with this 8 of Cups, is the person that's laying up with you, that's telling you, that's putting the most negative into you about what you can and cannot do. But you know who you are. Like, you know exactly who you are. But once again, it's time to let go of this persons that don't serve you anymore. Yeah, you have to find balance. Mentally, you have to find balance. You have to find balance between work and home life. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're putting one before the other, but in the same time, if you give the same energy to both, to your love life and your work life, things will work out. But right now, because you're giving so much attention to what you don't have, it's going to fuck with your money next week. So you got time to prevent that. You have a lot of time to prevent what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying, of not having to worry about your money next week. That's the whole purpose of getting readings, because you have the heads up of what's going to happen. Now, if you choose not to follow that, you know what I'm saying, then that's on you. You can have a reading, you can have a reading done every day. Well, not every day, but I prefer to do weekly readings. With weekly readings, you know exactly what's coming. So if it's saying that you're going to lose out on money, you know why you're going to lose out on money. So you're going to sit around and wait for the shit to happen, or you're going to do something about it. The whole purpose of giving a reading is to give you the heads up to let you know, hey, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And if you don't want it to happen, then, hey, this is what you need to do. And if you don't follow that, then that's shit on you. You know what I'm saying? The cards can switch up at any time. The cards hold no power. That's what people don't get. The cards hold no power. It's the person behind the cards. It's the person behind the cards and the person whose energy you're reading. Whoever this resonates with, that's on you. Like that's literally on you. So you can either take the advice or you can not take the advice. It's on you. But like I said, that was I'm at what, 120? That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So that was the week. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, and I'm trying to get back active, but I also got like a million other things going on between teaching classes and all kind of different things. So I'm trying to put more effort here and Anybody that know me, like I said, I ain't really too fond about being online like this. I can go with or without. But it was a pleasure being back. It definitely was a pleasure being back. I had to get more light in next time too. It wasn't bright enough for me. So, um, like I said, I might come back later. Oh, let me put the shop in the thing. Ah, oh shoot, I didn't put it. My fault. Just wanted to spell it right. Yeah, I think it is. All right, everybody. It was great being here as usual. And I guess I will see you guys at another time. Like I said, I might come back later and do some readings, some online readings, have an open panel. So just let me know if you're interested. Either way, I might still come back, or I'll probably come back within the next hour. And just so because it is Friday. And I've had so many people ask me how come I'm not back on YouTube. And it's like I said, it's been a minute. I've been doing so many readings offline that I haven't had time for YouTube. And I wasn't really used to doing YouTube unless I was with somebody else's platform or I was um, doing it with someone else, if that's the word for it. But you guys have a nice one. I will see you later. I hate to flip this off and get one of them ugly faces and shit like they always have on screen. See y'all later, y'all.